So when you're mentioning to have synergy with that agency, what sort of percentage would you say that you're outsourcing to them as opposed to the amount of work that you're doing yourself?
So it's a good question. So I can only speak from our agency. Is to my knowledge, nobody does it the way that we do it. And that's why we're so excited about it. And of course, I think all business owners think that, but we really think it's innovative the way that we handle this omnipresence, or what we call it is the authority creator. It's creating authority in a market space. So what we work with is content with the client. So developing that content ahead of time so we know what's going on. The key is having a strategy behind this. Because this shouldn't be a spray and pray type mentality. You're not just posting cat photos and hoping people like them. Now, this has to have an ROI, a return on the investment for the business. And how is that strategically being laid out? So the first thing that we do is build a roadmap, a 1-year plan. And man, I know I've showed you some of these before in the past, but we'll build on the social media channels that have to deal with key objectives and key performance indicators for each client. So that's step one. And I won't bore everybody with too much detail on how we do that, but that's a big process. It's going to take a couple hours to go through with the client to do really well. And we will do this with, business owners, C-suites, and whole marketing departments. And then the next step, what we're going to look at is what are the objectives for each channel and things what we need, or you should be giving, I'll say that to your agency, if you're working with one, is they need image assets, right? They need video content, and whatever your strategy that you're producing really shows, right? They're going to need those immediate assets. So we work in two ways. One is our clients can give us those assets, and we have actually a calendar. We have a project management software, and just like you do, that runs them through exactly what we need and when we need them. And the second phase is we will actually contract out with a videographer and a photographer in their area, and they'll come in, we'll set up days, and then we'll have stage shots and shots that need to be going out there. And then also content. What content are they doing? And then really being in touch with what's going on. One is in their industry, and that's kind of easy for us to figure out, right? But what's going on within their business? Because when you look at the stats, and I've had an agency for a very, very long time, and I've been able to look at stats across, just about every industry you can possibly imagine. People read stories about people more than they're going to read stories about products. And so it's really important for a business to have a face of that business and have a really good brand story and talking about what that business is about, right? And what the people are doing. And you're going to get larger engagement. And once you get that engagement, people kind of go through that know, like, trust factor. So those three in that order: know, like, trust. Then they start diving in to more product details.